Okay, through trial and error, I found the balancing point on this drum sander. It's right about here. So basically, you just lift it by pulling on the outside of the chain. Pick it up. And from here, we're going to take the wheels off and slide the old dolly, or slide the new dolly underneath. The thing is anything that's hanging, you want to be careful, because if that thing falls, lands on your foot, your hand, it's not going to be pleasant. So we'll get us a wrench here. Being on display, they're not gonna, make it pretty.
Would you like to come watch the football game and have lunch?
Huh?
You want to come watch the football game and have lunch?
Yeah, I'll be up there in a minute. Okay. Now, we'll see if we can slide the dolly up underneath it. I'm not sure if it's high enough. Probably not. Nope. Okay. So we'll pick it up some more. Position the dolly underneath the piece of equipment, and hopefully I got all my marks right, and hopefully I made the dolly big enough that I will be able to bolt it to the dolly. If not, then I've screwed up, which is not uncommon. I'm not sure the best way to get this lined up, so I'm just going to try to whack it with a hammer a little bit. It should make it move. Not really. I gotta tell you, this thing's heavy. Take just a little bit of the weight off. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Alright, so I found my tape measure after looking for it forever. I want the unit to be square on the dolly. It makes it a little easier to move, makes it a little more stable, and it looks better. So from here I've got 1.5 inches. That's good. This side, it's 1 inch and 1.25 inches. Okay, so it's got to go that way a little bit. Alright. So now 1.25 inches. It's 1.5. 1.25 inch, inch and a half. Alright, inch and a half, inch and a quarter, inch and a half, 1 inch. So we'll come this way just a little. Alright. Now, me being a retired government worker, that's close enough. I'm going to lower the unit down onto the dolly, put all the weight on it so I can mark it to drill the holes. Okay. Alright. When you mark the holes, you want to get as to much as the outside as possible. The pencil has a taper. And you really want to make sure that you have the point on the outer edge. Otherwise, you don't have a true representation of a hole. I learned this the hard way. Make a sloppy pencil mark, and when you go to drill, the hole's not correct. Then what happens is the son of a gun won't bolt up. That really makes you mad. Alright, so we got that done. Let's go ahead and take the dolly off, and we'll get ready to drill it. After I ate a little lunch, I'm going to watch a little bit of football. Alright, so now we're ready to drill holes in our dolly. We're going to be putting a 1/2 inch bolt in there. So I like to use a next size bigger, only to give me some wiggle room. So the next size up from a 1/2 inch would be 5/8. So we'll go ahead and drill them holes. Get your point centered right in the hole. And watch that it comes down and fully encompasses your circle that you drew. Okay. You want all your wood chips off so that when you put your whatever you're mounting on a dolly, you want it to sit flat. It's amazing how much room wood chips take. Alright. So put our little dolly in. Now notice that the dolly is still free floating. And we'll try to get one hole in there. The reason I want to get one started is it makes it a whole lot easier to line up the rest. Alright. So I'm going to drop the dolly down a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can get another hole here. Either my holes don't line up, or the dolly needs to be rotated 90 degrees. This kind of stuff definitely gets harder with age. That washer don't fit. There we go. Washer. It's been my experience that whenever you're doing this kind of stuff, that it's definitely easier to put the bolt in the hole if the hole has a little bit of hair on it. That's in the for what it's worth department, I guess. All right. Here we go. Slow it down a little bit more. Guess what? That ain't gonna fit. Son of a bitch. What was that? Okay. Okay. See, these legs they've been assembled, so they're probably not square. And I should have thought of it before. I should have marked where they are when I put the holes in. So what I'm going to have to do is keep spinning it around until I get the holes right. This is all just part of everyday life being a pain in the ass. Let's see if this is it. I'm not going to mess with the washers now, I just want to make sure that they all fit. Here it is. Alright. So, that's it. Ow, shit, that hurt. Put my lock washers on. The reason I want a lock washer is that pretty much any kind of machine that runs creates vibration. Ouch. Okay, it's got 3/4 inch wrenches. Last one. Ta-da! How you like me now?